Hey there, Neeraj here from the Pabli team. And this time, the Pabli team has released an open source project that you can actually deploy on your own server. And you can basically set up an uptime monitoring service within your server, which you can use to track different APIs or services that you build. This is a very nice uptime monitoring service, and this is also something that we are using internally inside Pabli team as well. So as you know that we have multiple services. So we have built a system where you can add multiple services and you can basically track those services for uptime on a minute level granularity automatically through this system. So you can see the detailed history. It shows you the minute level data, like how much time did it take to respond, whether the status was success or not. Then it allows you to see the last 7-day data where each bar represents 1 hour. And then it also has a calendar view that allows you to see the calendar based view of a specific date. For example, if this is 29th of December, you can just click it and you can see the 29th of December granularity based data here as well. We actually deployed this system on 26th of December. So that is why all the other buttons are gray. But this is how the typical system looks like. Also, it comes with a nice admin panel where you can add some public services to track. It also allows you to track private services. All the private services can be seen by the admin when he logs in, and this is all the private services that can be tracked. So these are all the services, and this is how the services look like. If you want, you can even change the position of the services. You can add more services to monitor, and it also comes with a settings panel where you can see the account details, change the password, you can upload your own logo, and you can also set up a webhook notification system where whenever a website or application or service goes up or down, it will send you a webhook notification. So this is how the system looks, and this is just a open source project as well, and I will be using this video to show you how you can deploy this project on your own server for your own website. To show the use case, what I have done is I have actually opened up a Hutzner panel where I will be buying a server in front of you, and I will be using this server to deploy this script in real time. I have also opened up a Cloudflare dashboard for the website pabliconnect.com. Now, this is one of the domains that I have. I'm not using it for publishing any website, but I will be publishing the status page on this domain. And this is our script. This is our application, which we have actually made open source. It is available on github.com/pabli apps/pabli status uptime monitoring. So this is how it looks like, and it allows you to set up the entire thing through this one single curl command, which you can install and run on your server. Now, before I start showing you how to do it, this is also my first time when I am using this script to install a fresh installation. So if something breaks, it will break in front of you, and if something works, it will still work in front of you. So this next 30 minutes is going to be really amazing, and you actually will have your own status monitoring system. So please be online and see this video till the end so that you can also deploy a nice looking status page for your service. So I will be clicking on add a new project. Now this is one of the projects that I will be creating inside Hutzner. I'm choosing Hutzner, but you can basically use it for deploying on any server. I use Hutzner because it allows you to, it gives you a reliable services at a very affordable price. So that is why I'm using server Hutzner. So I'm creating a new project. I'm just saying Pabli Connect, and I will be writing status page. Okay, so I'm creating a new project. I will be opening up this project. I will be launching a server. So I will click on servers, add a server, and then it gives us a bunch of options. So I will be choosing the regular performance server. The most cheapest one is 6.99. There is also cost optimized servers as well, but I'm using $6.99 server. So effectively this server will cost you with IPv4 around $7.59 per month. I will be using Helsinki, Ubuntu 24, and all the rest of the settings I will be keeping as it is. So I will just click on create and buy now. Now, once the server is created, we will get a credential link for this server on our email. And as you can see, the server is created, so we must have received a credential email. So I will be opening up my Gmail. So I will be pausing my screen for just 2 minutes and I will be showing you the email directly so that you can check how the email comes in. So this is the email that I received just a few moments back, and it has the root, it has the password, and it has the server login credentials as well. So don't worry about anything else because I will be changing the password after this video. But what I use is I generally use MobaX term on my Windows to log in into a server. So I have opened up MobaX term and I will be using, you can use any SSH client to log in into the server. It is all up to you. So I will be clicking on sessions, SSH. So I will be just copying this value and I will be opening MobaXterm again. I will be just pasting this IP address. This is my username, which I will type manually, and this is my password. So I'll just copy this password and I will just specify the root username as root and I will be connecting OK, and it is asking us for the password, so I will be just pasting it and then I'll just press enter. So it actually opened up, it is asking us for the current password, so I'm just pasting the current password again, and then it is asking us for a new password because this is the first login. So what I am doing is I'm just pasting the new current password here and I am just pasting a new password. Instead of J I will probably write K. I'll just copy this will be my new password and I'm just pasting the new password here, paste, enter. It is asking us to retype. I just pasted it again, and this is how I logged in into my server. I'll just close another tabs. So this is my server right here and I'm logged in into my server. So all is well and good. Now I will head back to my GitHub repository right here. And then what I will be doing is I will be copying this automated installation script. So I'll just copy it. I will now head back to my server and I'll just paste it here. So you can see there are two lines that are getting pasted. So I'll just click on OK and I'll just click on enter. So it is asking us for your domain name. So currently if you see, if I open up my Cloudflare account here, the website is going to be pabliconnect.com and this is the status page which currently is empty. So I'll just reload it once. So it doesn't have anything, and the domain on which I will be installing it, this is in script will be status.pabliconnect.com. So I will just head back here. So I will head back to MobaXterm. I'll just write status.pabliconnect.com. So this will be our domain. And now it is asking us for admin email for login. So admin email will be, let's say, admin at pabliconnect.com. So this will be our admin email. So I'll just write enter. So it is saying that I have generated a secure password, just save it somewhere. So I'll just copy this and I'll just save it somewhere. Okay. So this was actually my old configuration. So I'll just save it here. So this is going to be my admin password. Now it is asking us whether you would like to continue with installation. I would say yes. And then the installation started. It says updating system packages 1 out of 10. So the system packages are now getting installed. Now it is installing Node.js 22.x LTS. Node.js is something in which this application is written in. So this is like a primary requirement. Now it is installing the database server, which is PostgreSQL. Uh, PostgreSQL is the one which stores all the ping data for the last 90 days. So this is a database requirement. Now it is installing Nginx. Nginx is a reverse proxy server. This actually handles all the incoming requests. Now it is installing PM2. PM2 is a process manager. Just in case if a server ever goes down, PM2 will automatically restart the application when the server comes up. So you don't have to do it manually. Now it is installing some additional tool like Git and certbot. Certbot allows you to set up your own SSL certificate. Now the database is also getting created by the name of status underscore monitor. Now the application is setting up, application files are ready, database is initialized, Nginx is configured, backend services is started, setting up SSL certificate. Make sure your domain status.publicconnect.com points to this server's IP. Now this server IP is 77.42.36.117. So we will just head back to Cloudflare, which is managing our domain. I'll just copy this IP address. I will add a record. Now it doesn't matter whether you're using Cloudflare, you might even use some other services like GoDaddy, Namecheap, but the process will effectively be the same. All you have to do is add a address record by the name of A, and in the name you will just write status.publicconnect.com. Some services just ask you to write status, some services ask you to write the complete thing, and then you just point it to the server and the proxy status will be enabled. So I'll just save it. Okay, you can see that it is now pointing to our server. I'll just reload it once. So currently it is not connecting, which is fine, but the installation script was saying that you should make sure that your domain is pointing to the server IP. So it is asking domain DNS configured, continue with SSL setup. I'll just write yes. Now usually, even though sometimes it takes time, but in this context I have just pressed the yes button because from my side I have done the configuration. So it is saying that the certificate is installed and everything is installed actually. So it is saying that your status monitor is installed successfully and it is running at this service. So I'll just copy everything because this is something that will be required by you in the later stage. So I'll just copy it. I'll just paste it here for my details. Now I will just go back to status.publicconnect. I will just reload this page to see if it is working or not. And somehow it is not working. So I'll just check what is happening, why it is not working. Status.publicconnect.com. We connected it to 7742361117. 7242361117. It is a status and it should ideally just connect because everything seems to be in order. So honestly I didn't change anything, and I'm also not cutting down the error that you were seeing earlier because that actually helps you to understand that sometimes the page is not going to open up. And the reason was somehow I feel that it was the reason about DNS propagation, because usually when you add any A record it usually takes around 5-10 minutes. Sometimes it can even take longer for the page to propagate. And after about 10-15 minutes I tried a bunch of things, but somehow everything seems to be in order. I checked whether the Nginx service is running fine or not, I checked the front end, I checked the back end, I checked just about everything. And lastly I left the computer to have a nice dinner. I just came back and I just reloaded the page and it was working fine. So it seems that because we added a record just during the video, it took about 10-15 minutes for the propagation to happen, but after that everything is working fine. So now interestingly we already have all the details right here. So now we can actually check out few things. So this is going to be the admin panel, and on this admin panel we can actually use our admin email and admin password to log in. As you can see, the seed data is already showing 3 public services, As soon as you log in, you might not see the settings icon before you log in, but now since you logged in, if you reload this page again, you will see the admin logo right here. So the process is simple. You can see the admin dashboard here. You can add any service to monitor. So I'll just add the GitHub API itself to monitor. If you have the link, you can just write here, which is api.github.com. You say that you want to check every 60 seconds, and after 30,000 millisecond, which happens to be 30 seconds, if the response is not there, it will just time out. So I'm just going to add this API. One GitHub API was already there. This is pending. So I'll just refresh it here. So you can see that it shows pending right here. After about a few minutes, once the ping happens, you will start seeing the GitHub API here. So I'll just reload. Also, if you can see the recent incident right here, because I was trying a bunch of things, I restarted the server a couple of times and service might have affected, but this is how it looks like. So it is still pending. So after 1 minute, the check will happen. Currently, it says all four services are running smoothly. So I'll just reload it. Now you can see it is operational, and we can see the detailed history right here. So the last ping happened at 8:34 p.m. GMT plus 5:30, which happens to be the current time. The last 7-day bar shows a hourly bar, and last 90 days also shows that 29, currently it is 29 December. So if you see right here, you can see the minute by minute level ping. So interestingly, what you can also do is you can add few more services. For example, we have a website by the name of Ink Themes. Now let's say if we want to check this website on a private level, I don't want to show this website to public, so I'll just untick this and I'll just add the API. So as soon as I do that, you will see the public services and private services menu item right here. Because I am logged in as an admin right now, so that is why it is showing us this tab. Otherwise, if you are not an admin, or if you log out of this admin panel, you will not see this thing. But otherwise, you can just see all the websites that are getting tracked here. One more interesting thing is you can go to settings, system. Right now you are not seeing any logo or anything. You can just choose a logo, upload a logo right here, and just press the upload logo button. Logo is uploaded successfully. You can just update the settings, and if you reload it right here, you will see the logo right here. So this is how the logo thing works. You can also set up a webhook. So we use Pably Connect a lot because we run Pably Connect ourselves. So you can paste a webhook URL from Pably Connect, and whenever the service will go down, you will get a webhook notification on Pably Connect or any service that you use. You might be using Zapier, you might be using Make, you might be using N8N as well. So you can just put the webhook URL right here, and whenever the service goes up or down, you will get a webhook notification. And from on there, you can basically schedule an email. You can send a notification to your Slack channel, your Google Chat channel. You can even do an SMS. You can do an email, whatever you want, wherever you want. You can do that through this webhook page. So I think this is how it is. If you want to move anything up or down, you can do that as well. For example, if I want, so currently Google homepage is the first one, but I want JSON placeholder to be the first one. So I'll just move it here. If I reload it here, you will see that now it is on the first one. So this is how the service looks like. It is a very nice service in a way that it allows you to see all the data in your respective time zones also. So this is how it is. Whenever any service goes down, the incident will automatically be created. Whenever the incident is going to be resolved, it will automatically be updated right here. So this is how the incidents tab work. And yeah, so this is how it is. I think I haven't wasted your time since you have been watching this video for such a long time. So again, thank you for watching this video. I do hope that you will start using this GitHub repository and this application as soon as possible. So thank you for watching this video.